Welcome back.
Welcome
RD.
back to you, Nick. You haven't been around the last episode, were you?
I wasn't last.
Oh,
Yeah,
two-
we had
you missed
missionary Josh
two.
Lyles on.
John.
John. Got the last name.
We've had a lot of guests.
Dude, that was cool though.
Yeah, that was cool.
I really respect what he's doing in Italy with his mission.
Yeah.
I had a good time talking to him.
Yeah, we had him, then Matt Barnes before. Can they see this? A little bit. There's a Bible up there that Matt Barnes to the state house. The state seal, yeah,
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Nice gift.
Man, I was just thinking though, like we have these guests and you have this gun right over their head.
I think it kind of sets a precedence.
Okay.
Do well or
yeah.
don't worry about it.
Yeah.
No, you
Anyways,
don't like it?
No, I like it.
We can change it out.
No. Well, I think we should change the gun out
I
occasionally.
think so, yeah. A machine gun or something we could put up there.
I think we should throw like
Cool.
a different gun. How many guns? It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
We both have plenty.
I have one or two, bud.
Yeah, we could change it out occasionally.
We could put my bow up there that I missed the deal
We could put a bow up. I got like a World War I rifle.
Oh, you do? That one's
to
cool.
Bring up. Then a World War II that's made by IBM.
Okay.
You know IBM?
Yeah.
Like the computers?
Yeah.
They made rifles in World War
Man,
II.
a whole lot of companies did.
Yeah. I got one of theirs.
War provisions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, so
it's been fun lately.
What's that?
Just having guests on and just and you and I talking has been fun too.
Yeah.
You know.
Sometimes we have trouble getting this going up here because
sometimes it feels like we have a small group before we get started.
It is our small group time. Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably need to pray more during it.
Maybe that's where we screwed up.
Or we find we need to pray for more.
We need to start off with prayer. Maybe we need to end with prayer after the conversation we just had.
Yeah.
Anyway,
here's what I was thinking today. We don't have a guest today, which sometimes it's good.
Yeah, I agree. No
talk.
Yeah. This is more for us than it is for anybody else.
That is true.
Yeah.
I gave you a couple things.
You did. You called me today.
I called you and said, "Hey, here's two things I want to talk about."
Dude.
One would be, we won't do this one tonight.
It was 12 degrees outside.
Were you outside today?
Yeah.
Okay.
Boy, I was frozen.
Do you need a couch to lay on while you complain?
Well, this is our small group.
It is.
Can I
all
get
right.
like a chase lounge.
So you worked outside today in 12 degrees.
Yeah, it was chilly. My feet are still cold, but I'll manage.
What were you doing?
I had to walk like 3 houses looking for errors and mistakes before we cover up stuff with drywall. So, you know.
Yeah.
I'm a home builder now.
Yeah, you are.
I've come so far.
I have paint on my hands from today. So
Paint?
Yeah, it was.
What are you painting?
I was fixing a toilet. I know.
You're not supposed to get paint on your hands by fixing a toilet.
Sealing a subfloor. Yeah.
Was it brown paint?
It was.
Oh,
just
no.
rolling it. Yeah. No.
Gotcha.
Anyways.
Sorry to hear that.
Hopefully it's warmer for you tomorrow.
I sure hope so.
Yeah. I'm exhausted because I stayed up and watched the IU football game yesterday, like we're recording this. So crazy.
Yeah. Wild.
Did you watch? Do you even know what I'm talking about?
I checked in.
Okay.
So I'm not like real big on sports, and my wife is. She's like all of a sudden gung ho for football.
Really?
So now we're about to buy a new streaming service that we can watch sports on because apparently we don't have one now.
Okay.
I'm like, whatever, dude. We're sitting here talking about budgets, and she's like, "Well, we need this streaming service so we can watch the score or the game."
Streaming services get you though. I looked the other day. I was paying for so many of them because what happens is my daughter's like, "Hey, Dad, we want to watch this. It's a free trial." I was like, "Yeah, okay, get it." And it's only like $5.99 a month. And they raised it to $8.99 a month, and then before you know it, you have 4 or 5 of them.
That's what we did. So we went through. We were like going over like our budget. Like we talk about finances occasionally on here, and so like we're going through our budget, looking at things. I'm like, let's do that up. How many streaming services do we have? And, just the things. And it's like, okay. It's kind of fun to do that yearly though. Just to go through and figure out.
Look at your budget?
Yeah.
You enjoy that?
I enjoy finding where the money went.
Okay.
Yeah. No, it's good. I do enjoy it. That way it just helps us to be able to make plans for the next year.
Yeah.
So.
I do it. I don't enjoy it.
Really?
Yeah.
Dude, I like to know where it goes.
Yeah.
Yeah. You brought up a really good point earlier.
What's that?
If you want to get really right with your finances, let one of your friends see where all your money goes.
You said we're going to do that?
We might. We'll see.
You said you were wanting to look at this next month, see where all your money's gone.
Yeah.
Kind of help you budget the next month. And I said, why don't you get a buddy? It doesn't have to be me.
Right. It could be anybody.
Get a buddy that looks through it for you. Yeah, and comes back to you with some ideas.
Yeah, like, hey, I bet you could make some cuts here, and here.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think it's pretty solid. And we always talk about having a battle buddy or, a friend that you can really confide in. And, man, you want to talk about confiding in somebody, let them see your finances.
Yeah.
That's, I don't know. It could be a lot.
I used to have a buddy that did that.
Really?
Actually, as a boss.
Okay.
It was
well, that's worse.
It was worse
you
because
can't do it with
we worked in a company. There's really no other believers. Yeah. He was a newer believer and really got behind like I need to be right for my finances.
Yeah.
And so he goes, he heard a sermon like, hey, if you want to know like really what you believe, like open up your checkbook and let people see it.
Yeah.
So this kind of setting he was in, new to the area, didn't have any Christian friends. He comes to me and he's actually my boss's boss.
Okay.
And goes, hey, you're a Christian. I need you to look at my checkbook.
Yeah.
And give me some honest opinion on how I'm spending money. I was 22 years old, right? I was just hoping not to get fired.
You make that much money?
Yeah, exactly. It's like, no, man. And actually, probably the best advice I gave him is like, you need to go find someone at your church. Like, I'm not the guy for this.
Solid piece of advice.
Let's jump into this today.
All right, let's do it.
Here's what I was thinking. Well, the one thing I thought about, we'll talk about some other time. I was at this leadership thing, this 2-day summit last week. I'm not great at conferences.
Right.
But I took
I'm surprised you actually attended.
Yeah,
the RT I know goes to the city that the conference is in.
Yeah,
it doesn't actually go.
Well, it was on Zoom, and so
okay.
I at least got 12 things out of it that I wrote down.
Okay,
so I was going to talk about those for leadership. We'll do that another time.
All right.
The other thing I was thinking about, so I just wrote down a few notes on this. I don't have much. I actually have my notebook tonight. It's
yeah, you don't have anything. There's no PowerPoint this time.
No,
there's no notes on the
so
screen.
It would be like lies men tell to themselves. Or maybe where men lie to themselves.
How many of those you got?
I got 11, 10 or 11.
That's not
I
enough.
can't remember how many I wrote down. There's more.
I got hundreds, bud.
All right. Here's what we're going to do.
Yeah.
We're going to go through my 10 or 11.
Okay, yeah, we'll go through and then I'll see if I want to add a few or not.
If you want to add at the end, we'll discuss these. And maybe you'll hear this and be like, I've never done that. Guys don't do that. That's stupid. Or maybe we'll be able to talk through like, no, yeah, we definitely do that.
Yeah, okay.
All right.
Let's jump into it. I like it.
Number one. Have you ever heard a guy say, I don't have time?
Yes.
Yeah.
I've heard a guy say, I don't want to make time, is what he means.
Yeah. Yeah. Ephesians 5:15 talks about that, like you're making the best use of your time.
Yeah. I do it all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's like it's an easy out, too.
It is.
Like people ask you to do something, it's like, oh, man, sorry, I just don't have time. Or, just very non-committal. And
yeah. And the issue isn't a lack of time. It's a lack of intention.
Right.
Right. So could I do that? Yeah, I could do that.
I could, but I'm not going to.
Yeah, I'm not going that. Or I don't want to give up this.
Right.
So it's not usually a lack
That's
of
funny
time.
you say that, man. I find myself doing that quite often.
Yeah.
Imagine if we were just real with somebody.
Right.
Instead of saying, no, I don't have time, just be like, I'm not going to do that.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I have one friend that does that. He's just solid. It's just like, that sounds like fun if that's what you want to do, but I'm not going to do that. And he just, I don't know. That's awesome. Okay.
Yeah. So that one we agree on.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
It's a lie we tell ourselves.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I don't think we just
It's a lie I tell other people. What are you talking about?
Well, yeah, tell other people. I think we tell ourselves that as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like, just like you said, you want to do an audit of your finances.
Right.
I think if you did an audit of your time, you'd find that I probably have more free time than what I let on. I'm even lying to myself about how busy I am.
Yep.
There's all these stats out there talking about people exaggerate how many hours they actually work.
I know, isn't that crazy?
It's crazy, but I've done it.
Oh, yeah, I do.
How many
too,
hours you work?
but...
I worked 70 hours this week. You start looking, no, I worked 55.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I'm lying.
I worked 32. I was at work for 70
but
hours.
It felt like 70 hours. All right, so number 2 is the lie where we say, I'm fine.
Yeah.
Now, we blame our wives for this one a lot. Right? Because when they say, hey, I'm fine.
Yep.
We usually know, like, man, that's probably not the case.
Yeah, you're
right?
probably not.
But I think guys do that as well.
I think, for sure.
Yeah. And I think we're expert at, like, lying to ourselves on that. Like, not just others, but to ourselves.
Sometimes it's easier than admitting that we have an issue.
Yeah.
It's just, man, I'm fine. And just,
you
tuck that away, push it down, and hopefully never revisit it. But I bet we revisit it more often than not.
Yeah. And if we want to, and again, looking at lying to ourselves here, not others, like if we want to heal from something, we need to admit that we have a problem with it. Right.
Yep.
Hey, I'll quit looking at porn on my own.
Yeah.
It's really not that big a deal.
Yeah.
There's just one time, and then you find yourself doing it again.
Don't look at it with a buddy. You said I'm looking at it on my own. I'm just trying to derail this, okay, bud?
Yeah, well, you're doing your best. Let's move on.
But I think you're right.
Yeah,
it's
you're already taking this one off.
All right.
I'll
try and get us back on the tracks.
Okay, number 3, the lie we tell ourselves: it'll get better on its own.
Yeah, it'll work itself out.
Yeah. Proverbs 20 talks about without counsel, plans fail.
Yep.
It's probably not going to get better on its own.
Yeah, it never does.
I mean, maybe there's some things, right? Give it time, but
maybe like a wound, but
yeah. But you gotta change, right? Or even a wound, you gotta take care of it, right? Otherwise it's going to get infected and get worse.
Yep.
So many times I think we just think it'll work itself out, right? And we're really, I think what we're saying that is like we're passive.
Yeah.
It's like if your marriage sucks.
Like, I don't have time to mess with it.
Right, don't have time.
Yeah.
It'll get better. If I just kinda pretend it's not so bad.
Yeah, yeah, if you're not intentional about anything,
You gotta be intentional. Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, guys do this with finances. I've been there.
Yeah.
It'll get better.
Yeah.
Right? I'm not gonna make any change.
Yeah, I'm not gonna make any changes,
I'm not
but
gonna
it'll
look
get
where my
better.
money's going.
Yeah. It's crazy, isn't it, how often we talk about intentionality?
Mhm.
I mean, I bet almost every episode we go back to intentionality somehow.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong, but
Well,
there's intentionality, and I think guys struggle with intentionality. We're
Yeah,
not
'cause
intentional about we're not being intentional about things isn't necessarily our first step.
Mhm. A lot of times we default to being passive,
Right.
right? Instead
Yeah.
of, like, being intentional on this.
Yep. Yeah, like
Num
you said, your marriage sucks or, your kids
Yeah.
are terrible or your job's not great, and it's just easy to be passive and just get through another day and
Yeah.
complain about it a little bit and moan a little bit and then move on and do it again
Yeah.
tomorrow. And,
Yeah. Some of these are gonna run together now that we're talking about it.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
probably should have thought through these
That's
more.
okay, man.
Number 4, this one doesn't really run together. This is just how I am.
Yeah.
You ever heard that one?
Yeah. I probably say it.
Oh, man. Like, no, listen, I just lose my cool. It's just who I am.
Mhm.
And, like, in Christ, we're new creatures, right? So it doesn't have to be just who we are.
Yeah.
Like, we can change.
Man.
But this was a big one.
You're trying to step on my toes today, aren't you?
No, I wrote these down. I'm usually I'm just thinking of myself, right?
Nah, come on, man.
And maybe some other guys. But
Right, like Blake.
but this one's a big one for guys. Like, I tried to change.
Hey, man, did you see in this week's volleyball game?
Dude.
Huh?
The volleyball.
Dude, just
I showed up late.
dude.
I see. So let me set the context. You joined our church started a volleyball league of its
Sorry,
own.
I derailed this again, but this has just got to be spoken
We started
about.
a volleyball league of our own, right? And
Yeah.
so you're been a big proponent of our church having sports.
Yeah.
So you've really drove this, right? Like helping get people signed up.
It's funny, I don't think a lot of people signed up, and then they saw Nick's down
And
there.
then you signed up and you talked to others, so you get it going.
I get it going, yeah.
Blake,
I really,
he was the referee for our kickball.
yeah,
Now
I
he's
rally
playing.
it and I push it. And,
I walk in this week and you were playing against Blake's team.
yeah.
You guys are both the front of the net. And you're both, at one point, laying on the ground next to each other.
Yeah,
Is that right?
Yeah, that happened. But one time, Blake was in the back and I was serving, and
Yeah.
I just kept intentionally serving it just over the person's head that was in the front, and Blake would almost have to dive to get it, and I did it 9 times in a row, and then you came up to me and you're like, dude, stop doing that. You said quit picking on Blake.
Because, it's a church league, right? So you
Right,
know
yeah.
that you're going to have some people play that have no clue what they're doing.
Yeah.
And if you're a great server, it's just not right to serve to them 15 times in a row.
I get it. And,
Right? So
yeah.
we have some younger players or something. So if one of our good players, we go man, knock it off.
Right.
And so you were doing it to Blake. So I just walked up Blake. I was like, man, you need to knock this off.
Yeah, you did too. And anyway, it was.
But who won the game?
I think we lost. Pretty sure.
So Blake's team beat you.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Blake knows that I
No,
lost.
that was a lot of fun. I walked in there and saw you guys. I meant to get a photo for the throw in the tough men of faith.
Oh, yeah, I'm glad you did. I
You
had
out
my
there with your
headband
knee
on
pads.
and wristbands.
This
and,
guy over here, his
dude,
his shorts, I thought broke the first week. Is that right?
I dove for the ball on a hard gym floor.
Yeah.
Buddy, I am bruised from halfway up my thigh, up my side. And
Man.
Rachel, I got home. She's like, "Ooh, who beat you up?" I was like,
Blake.
Volleyball.
Well, it's fun because I see my daughter out there, Belle. She's
Dude, dope.
She's 5 foot
Nothing.
300 this barely over 100 pounds, and she's knows how to play volleyball. So she's hitting harder than most of you guys.
Yeah, dude, seriously, she dove a few times and her face squeaked across the gym floor. I was like, "Ooh!" But she was rallying. Buddy.
Yeah.
Anyway,
all right. This is just how I am, right?
Yeah.
I don't know how we got the volleyball from that, but
just how I am.
Just
That's
know,
why I kept serving to Blake.
You can lie to yourself that way, but the gospel doesn't exclude certain patterns that it doesn't break.
Yeah.
That it breaks all. Number 5, we've kind of talked about this a little bit. I'll deal with it later. I guess it's a little different. I'll deal with it later.
Yeah. But it kind of goes back to not being intentional. Just push it off and I'll deal with it later. And, just hopefully it'll start to work itself out. But if not, I'll deal with it later.
Yeah. I think I deal with it later is a big one. Even that I've struggled with
oh, yeah.
And maybe it's even weight or something hey, I'll get in the gym later.
Yeah.
I'll start learning this, or maybe it's a business you want to start, or go back to school, or getting after it in life.
Or, once again, maybe it's finances.
Finances.
I had a buddy reach out to me a year and a half ago.
Yeah.
And asked me to help him put together a budget.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing's happened.
Yeah.
I've been intentional about asking him, and he's like, we'll deal with it later. We'll get to it. We'll make time. And a year and a half later, he's still in the,
Before you know it, life's over.
Yeah, right, yeah, we never had a budget.
Number 6.
Yeah.
No one would understand.
Yeah.
You ever felt that?
Yeah, they wouldn't understand my problems. Those are solely my problems.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been there, right? Like,
Yeah.
no one knows what I'm going through.
Yeah,
No
only
one can
pastors
understand.
know what you go through.
Yeah.
You know,
But the reality
all
is,
the
like,
emails on Monday morning. Goodness.
most people know what you're going through. And the other thing, like, even if they don't, like, have specifically went through it, like, that community helps you heal.
Right.
Right? I mean, you joked earlier, like, this is our small group.
Yeah,
The 3 of us sitting here right
yeah.
now. But there is, like, part of, like, talking through some stuff.
Yep.
Helps us feel like I say things to the 2 of you guys when we're just talking that I'm not gonna say to the larger group.
Right.
Right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Like,
I do
"Hey,
the
this is
same.
really how I feel."
Yeah. Yeah, this is
And if I
this is
said
me
that in other groups, I'd lose my job.
Yeah, this is me being raw and emotional, and, you know, I can say some things and, you know, maybe my family doesn't hear, my friends don't hear, or the rest of the world just who knows who it is, but, yeah, this 10 by 24 space is a place where, you know,
Are you ready for the next one?
some real things can come out. Yeah, I guess so.
I'm not hurting anyone but myself.
Oh, yeah, man. Hey, you got steel-toed boots on today? Because maybe I need some.
No.
Yeah.
I don't. I'm not hurting anyone but myself.
I mean, that's another one too, though. Like, I look at that, like, from, like, a health perspective. I see people that are dads, father, you know, fathers, grandfathers, friends of other people, and they just let themselves go, and they just don't do anything. And, like, I feel like they kinda sit in that same mentality. It's like, "I'm only hurting myself," and it's like, "No, you're not, man. I don't wanna see you die." Like, and, you know, you're a perfectly healthy person, but, you know, you're overweight, or you're dealing with this substance abuse issue or whatever, and you're not just hurting yourself. Like, you might feel like it only affects you, but it doesn't. And I see that.
Yeah, affects generations.
I see that with some friends and some things, and it just, man, that one's tough for me. And, you know, maybe I see it myself sometimes too. That, you know, maybe this is a me problem, not a everybody else problem.
Well, I mean, you didn't know about the list. Like, we didn't work on this together.
Yeah.
All right, number 8. I deserve this. So I deserve to be happy. I deserve to buy this. I deserve.
Isn't that wild?
Yeah, you deserve hell.
You're right.
I mean, that's
that's
really what we deserve, right?
Like,
so apart from God's grace.
But look how many times we tell ourselves that, like, "Hey, man, I worked really hard this week. I deserve to go buy this thing."
Yeah.
Or,
but as men, right? So specifically for men, like, I think, like, one of the trends that's happened is, like, we always want to buy ourselves, like, these trinkets and these things and act like we're junior hires when really we should be sacrificial leaders, right? So if you're married, right, are you taking care of your spouse before you buy this stuff for yourself? Are you taking care of your kids? Are you, you know, giving to others? Are you sacrificing, right? That's what we're called to do, right? Not to, like, live to buy our own stuff.
Yeah, I deserve this. That's man, that's
but it's a lie we tell ourselves. Because a lot of times, like, hey, I worked really hard this week.
Right. Yeah, I deserve this thing. I deserve this time. I deserve.
My spouse didn't work as hard as me. Well, maybe she's home with the kids and worked a whole heck of a lot harder than you did this week, right? So
buddy.
Number 9. We're moving through this fairly quick. We're doing okay on time. Number 9. I'll get serious about this someday. We've kind of talked about this one, but
kind of goes back to intentionality.
Yeah, this one I wrote down a verse, Psalm 90:20. Teach us to number our days that we may get a heart of wisdom. Just that, I think urgency helps us get clear on things.
Yeah.
Right. So once you see that there is something I need to do. I mean, we talked about this earlier, right?
Yeah.
Like, Blake even dropped some wisdom, right? So, like, a lot of times
he doesn't do that.
what makes guys, like, really get after it in life, a lot of times is a female.
Yeah, usually it's our spouse or girlfriend or wife.
Right? Like, when I knew I was going to get married, all of a sudden, like, I need to save some money. I need to buy a ring, but also I got to get a house and I got to do some other stuff, right? And so that I get serious about this because...
Well, it's like Blake said, he's like, you know, I took a few more years than... you know, than was probably necessary for some people, but it was right for me. And then I kind of chimed in and I was like, yeah, me too. But I waited until I was 30 something to get married. Like, you know, because I had some growing up to do, but man, a woman will make you
do. Yeah. Well, and I think just numbering your days. So Psalm 90, like 12 there, when it says, like, hey, teach us to number our days so that we may gain a heart of wisdom.
Yeah.
Like, even me, like, I'm 45 now.
You're 45?
I know.
Man.
But when I start, like, adding up, like, where I'm going to be, I'm like, man, I've got 5 years left and I'm 50. You know, like, it's like a different, like, mindset of,
15 years and you can retire.
Yeah, I don't know. Probably not. Does the church have a good retirement plan?
I think they're working on one.
Yeah, for the next guy.
That's what happens when you jump on the finance committee.
Yeah, but that urgency of, like, knowing that, hey, life is short.
Yeah.
Don't put this off.
Man, you know what? Another point of that too is, like, look at all the time. Look back. Look at all the time you wasted.
Yeah.
On whatever. It's so final as we start getting older.
It is.
And it's like, what did I spend my time doing? And is it going to benefit future generations, or was it self-serving?
Yeah.
And I find myself asking that question often. Somebody told me the other day, I didn't think you were there, but he's like, I'd hate to see what happens when you get idle hands.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah. And he said, hey, y'all watch this. And I was like, yeah, it's not far off.
Yeah.
But like, what are we wasting our time doing?
Yeah. My mom even told me a couple of days ago, she goes, what are you doing today? I was like, well, I'm still trying to figure it out. And she knows, like, I'm always doing something. She goes, well, just as long as you have something to do, because you'll get in trouble if you don't. It's like, that is true.
Solid 45, married for a while, and your mom still knows the truth.
Yep. All right,
Probably goes back to your dad.
Yeah.
You know.
Number 10. I can handle it myself.
Yep.
You ever been there?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Nothing else?
No, yeah.
Man, that's the last one, actually. That's it. This is 10.
Well, like, I just kind of talked about this recently. Is like, like, we went through a season in marriage that was tough.
Mm-hmm.
And I found while I was trying to handle it myself that nothing was getting better.
Yeah.
Until I really started leaning into a couple of people. And, it's real. It's, me and my wife talked about it a few times, Rachel. And it's just like, it was a tough 8 months or a year. And, like, it was just a tough season. And honestly, the whole time thinking about I can do it myself, I tell you, man, as soon as you start thinking about you can do it yourself, man, the devil really singles you out.
Oh, yeah.
He will make you believe some things that aren't true, that are way far off base.
Yeah.
You need some wise counsel to really get back on track and figure things out.
Yeah, and I think it is like a lie that we tell ourselves.
We tell ourselves that because we want to be stronger than we really are.
Yeah, I think it's a mixture of, I think we want to be stronger. Yeah. Pride gets in the way. I think there is an aspect, I don't want to bother other people.
Yeah.
People don't really care about me.
Right.
So, and I think those are the lies probably you're saying to the enemy. Like, that's what I hear is like, I don't want to bother anyone.
Right.
I have some good friends, right? I have you guys and some others. Like, I know I have people I can call, but when I find myself in a bind, usually I find myself thinking, they're too busy.
Yep.
I don't want to bother.
I can do this on my own.
I can do it.
Yep.
And then.
Yep. And then, like, the thing that really got me down is you're not good enough. And, like, that's, I don't know, that kind of goes back to the whole I deserve this thing.
Yeah.
But the you're not good enough thing is something that really got to me for a while. And it put me in a bad spot.
Yeah.
When I got to that point, and I'm like, well, you're not good enough for this, or you're not good enough for that. And the reason you and your wife are having this problem in life is because you're not good enough.
Yeah.
And when I got to that point, like, I was seeing some dark days. And I had a couple of guys I really leaned into and talked about it with. And
let's make that number 11.
It's a good thing I did. Yeah. You're not good enough.
Yeah. I think the enemy uses that, like, the guilt and shame. Because the truth is, like, we're guys, we're going to mess up.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to do, like, some really dumb stuff.
Right. Yep.
And then when we find ourselves, like, questioning,
hey,
why aren't I a better husband? Why aren't I a better Christian?
Yep.
Why aren't I like the other guys at church who love their wives and do everything just right?
Yep.
And seemingly on the outside have everything going for them.
But that's the biggest thing, man, is when I get singled out like that, and that's the first thought that comes into my mind is you're not good enough. That's the one that really gets me in trouble.
Yeah. And the problem, like, if you go down that road long enough, right, I think where the enemy gets you so isolated, that's where you see suicidal thoughts, you see people taking their lives.
Yeah, exactly.
Or just completely withdrawing.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. And that's the other thing too, is like, so when I got to that point, I was like, why do we even do this podcast? And I find myself withdrawing from that. And I was like, wait a minute, there's something seriously off here.
Yeah.
And I found a couple guys and really started, hey man, look, I want to be emotional for a minute and be real, but I really need some advice here. And I'm, talk me off the ledge kind of thing. And it's, it just gets you back rooted again.
Yeah. So. Man, we should do this episode again.
No, we shouldn't.
No, we could definitely come up with 10 more, man.
What's that?
We could definitely get 10 more.
Oh, yeah. We could, we probably just keep
do 10 more. Yeah.
Well, I think it's a big one, man. I'm not good enough.
Yeah.
Or I don't deserve this.
Yeah.
So, all right.
Do we need to stop before you cry?
No, I'm good.
Okay.
I'm just, I'm done sharing about me now. That's all I got for today.
Okay. We'll be back next week for story time with Nick and
whatever.
Hear how he did this week. So yeah. I appreciate your your honesty on here, man.
Well,
it's kind of like
sometimes.
Here's who I am. Like,
yeah, but dude, sometimes that's tough. But sometimes it meant, like I always said from the beginning, if one person can hear something that changes what they do tomorrow, then that's what this whole thing's about.
Yeah, I read some today's about churches, and there's a guy like talking about the church growth, and like, so as a pastor, like you always feel a little bit of that pressure, right? Of like, we need more numbers and stuff. And so this guy's like,
make you feel that pressure.
I know, I appreciate it.
Yeah,
but he's basically like no one cares. Like in our pastor world, like when we talk, like with my good friends that are pastors, we don't talk numbers, like how many people you had. We talk about stories.
Yeah.
Right. And so we all have a different amount of stories, but I love telling like stories of guys at my church and ladies in my church whose lives have just been drastically changed and how they're continuing to change.
Right.
And so those are what gets me excited, like telling those stories.
Yeah.
Not that our attendance is up so much percentage this year, because what I found, like I've watched the percentage go way up.
Yep.
It doesn't make me any more satisfied as a pastor. It just gives me a lot more headache.
It sure does.
But being able to point
more people
stories,
emailing you.
Yeah. So same thing with the podcast, right? Like the downloads may go up, and that's great. Like if it helps more guys, I'm excited about that. But it's like the stories I hear from a guy or two, like, man, Nick told that story and I just knew exactly how he felt.
But isn't it wild? Like I've had people come to me even lately and they're like, hey man, you were talking about something and I really hit on that. And I got a guy that's probably going to text me Thursday afternoon and be like, hey man, you were talking about something and one guy's going to say, were you talking about me?
Yeah.
And another guy's going to say, hey man, that really helped me. And,
yeah.
That's all that matters to me.
Yep. Well, thanks for joining us.
Yep.
Make sure to check out Increase Jesus.
Yep.
Use Tough-10. He still has those shirts. If you go to
the Summit shirts.
No, the Mission Over Comfort shirts.
Shirts. Good.
Support Seth over there to Increase Jesus.
Yep. Check this out on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook.
Yeah. All that. Share it with a buddy. It's everywhere.
Share it with a buddy. Share it with a guy that has probably told one of these 10 lies.
Yeah.
11
now.
Yeah.
Yep. All right. See you guys next week.
Thanks.